China is famous for its vast network of high-speed railroads, but not all stations are equally busy. Some stand virtually empty, surrounded by endless fields or barren landscapes. A prime example is Gongyi South Station in Henan Province. Located in the middle of wheat fields, it seems detached from civilization. Despite its impressive size and modern equipment, the station serves only a fraction of its design capacity. Even during peak periods, utilization is only a third of what is possible. The situation is even more dismal at Hefei North Station. Despite its convenient location at the intersection of three high-speed highways, daily passenger traffic here does not exceed 8 people. The station operates only 2 hours a day, and there are more staff than passengers. The problem of inefficient infrastructure affects not only railroad stations. Throughout China, one can find examples of abandoned airports, empty bridges, and entire ghost towns. For example, the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge, built at a cost of 110 billion yuan, is virtually unused due to low traffic. The reasons for such projects range from performance-oriented to blind imitation and lack of planning. Local governments, in an effort to improve economic performance, often initiate large-scale infrastructure projects without taking into account the real needs of the population. Financing these projects places a heavy burden on local budgets. By the end of 2023, the total debt of China's local governments reached an astronomical 40.7 trillion yuan. Taking hidden debts into account, the ratio of local government debt to GDP could be as high as 74%, one of the highest in the world. Inefficient infrastructure projects not only add to the debt burden, but also divert funds from important social programs. Local governments are forced to prioritize debt repayment by cutting spending on education, health, and social welfare. Some experts are pinning their hopes on state stimulation of the economy, but the consequences of such initiatives could be even more devastating. The main task of the Chinese government today is not to stimulate investment, but to repay accumulated debts and avoid bankruptcy. The Chinese Ministry of Finance has already announced the need to shatter expectations of state guarantees on debts and prepare for a long period of austerity. Under these conditions, it is unrealistic to expect the government to stimulate economic growth. Changing the criteria for assessing the effectiveness of local governments from GDP to living standards indicators has not solved the problem. For example, in Hagen City, overbuilding of social housing led to a glut in the market and falling real estate prices. The top-down performance appraisal system resembles a compulsory essay where higher authorities set the topic and evaluate the results. Whether the emphasis is on GDP or something else, the essence remains the same. Subordinates strive to please their superiors, which leads to intense competition and excessive costs. The problem of inefficient and redundant infrastructure points to deeper systemic problems, such as excessive local government spending and insufficient planning. Without addressing fundamental issues in the governance system, small adjustments will have little effect. Years of quick fixes have left only the most complex problems deeply embedded in China's governance system. Solving them will require comprehensive reforms and innovations in the institutional, market, and technological spheres. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the content, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us to create more interesting and informative content. We wish you success and prosperity, and may your investments always be effective.